Cancer, and welcome back to my channel, Lumen Moon Tarot. I am here to do your collective love reading for now through the weekend and through next week. So like for the next week and the weekend in love, right? And this is for the collective, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. Don't panic. Just click off and go to another reader. There's plenty of great ones on YouTube, okay? If it does resonate with you, I thank you all in advance for your likes, subscribes, comments, shares, and donations. If you'd like to make a donation to my channel, you can. There's a link to follow at the bottom of the description box. I always screw that up. I try so hard. And this channel is for adults only, okay? Cancer, I decided to do some things a little different tonight. I just decided to just start shuffling and see what comes out, okay? So we're just gonna see what happens. Valerie, hi. I'm sorry, honey. I'm gonna Facebook you soon. I'm never on Facebook, so I don't really think about it, but I will. Oh, don't take that wrong. I'm so sorry. But Valerie, yes, I am going to Facebook you. And we're gonna start talking back and forth on Messenger too, by the way. Because I think you deserve some free readings, right? All right, so Cancer, you've got somebody coming in. They're riding in hot. Okay, riding in hot. Want to use that wand as the male phallic, perhaps, in order to be intimate. They don't necessarily need to. You may also be dealing with the fire sign. But yeah, this is somebody usually coming in with a passionate offer. They're coming in swiftly. This is the player card, however. So this person, this Knight of Wands, he rides in really hot and fast, right? Wants to bang, rides back out. I mean, he's just notorious for it, but it doesn't have to be that energy, okay? It could also mean that, you know, somebody wants to, and I see on the bottom of the deck, somebody's very burdened, very heavily burdened by something. There's been some kind of completion. This is as many burdens as they can take. So perhaps they are coming in for just a passionate offer, yeah, because somebody walked away from a situation or a relationship. What else do we have? Well, that's too many, but I just saw the Nine of Swords. So somebody may be like, Eight of Swords. Somebody may be trapped in their mind regarding the situation. See what else do we have? Yeah, they want to come in, offer that cup of love, right? See, all these cups here, normally they're knocked over, you know, in this picture, but in this one, they're still standing upright. There may be love still left in these cups, but this person, this woman in this picture is walking away. And Cancer, I believe that is you, and this person's wanting to ride in hot, or because of the fuck shit that you walked away here. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands for me. Yeah, this was a friend that did it to you. They may want to get that friendship back. They want to begin communication with you, Cancer. Okay, and it's of the friendly kind. They have this pentacle to offer. See, they're not exactly guarding it. They've got a smile on their face. This could be immature communication, but this is friendly communication and a small token of like stability. It's like a little communication about something stable. And normally I see it as a friendship, an offer of friendship. Okay, clarify the Eight of Cups, because somebody walked away. Even though these cups may have been filled, you know, somebody walked away and left somebody here. Somebody walked away and left them poverty. This is the poverty card. This is out in the cold. no communication, breadcrumbing perhaps, accepting scraps and breadcrumbs, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, this person probably did feel left out in the cold and felt all of that, and so they walked away. That could be your story as well. Take it however it resonates. Yeah, but this is somebody who is left out in the cold, and I feel Cancer, I feel you walked away maybe because you felt left out in the cold, but in all actuality, when you walked away, Cancer, they felt left out in the cold. It's almost like everything has just been flipped. Okay, yeah, but they're coming in. They want to offer you a cup of love. Okay, now this again is fairly immature energy, young, youthful energy. The Knights are known for going in and out. All right, being in and out energy. Okay, this person is approaching you not as a king but as a knight or a page. But this could also be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is an offer of love. Okay, normally I see that as an offer of love. I mean, we're getting better, at least from fuck shit to a possible offer of love here. Right? Jeez. All right, so yeah, this person here who wants to give you that love offer, Cancer, they're not able to sleep at all at night. They're up at night having nightmares, and every one of these thoughts is a thought that they go over and over and over in their mind every night. Okay, like this sword here could represent a regret. This sword here is guilt. This sword here is how they hurt you. This sword here is being left out in the cold. This one here would be if they cheated. This one here would be any kind of fuck shit. You know, I mean, these are things that about you and them that they go over and over and over in their mind every single night, to the point where they haven't been able to sleep. We've been continuously getting this card coming up for your person for, I don't know, a couple weeks at least. And lots of other signs too. There's a lot of people out there right now having the same issue. And, you know, this is the stuff that's keeping them up at night. This offer of love. Having to come in for this, wanting to come in for this offer of love. Wanting to be out, you know, come in from the cold, right, and start communicating again. Also, you know, while I was telling you about this card, I kind of was like, because I kept thinking about this lantern. If you guys look really close at this lantern, I'm going to be really amazed if the Hermit card doesn't come out. Because in the Hermit card in this deck, this lantern is the exact same lantern with the exact same flame, okay, which is a double flame, so a twin flame. So right now the twin flame journey and the twin flame soulmates are facing a union or separation kind of thing. So you know, depending on who you're with and where you're at in your personal journey, you could be on a twin flame journey. But the Hermit card in this deck also has the exact same lantern. So basically that's like going within, you know, and that's what this person is doing. Look, her mouth is closed and she's just in her own personal turmoil. All of these are thoughts that are making this person feel horrible inside. I believe this is your person's energy that's coming towards you to offer you that cup of love, and they just, everything is just overwhelming for them to the point where they're losing sleep and having nightmares and ugh. Yeah, what else do we have? Divine, show me more. You know, I don't like to shuffle on camera. I like to lay out your cards in advance. But, and that's only because it takes me so long. I normally don't palm my own cards. I let the divine fling them out for me. And I'm a really sloppy shuffler. Okay, so like during this reading, I totally expect for all my cards to just go everywhere. Okay, so I hate doing that, you know. It's not that I can't read the cards. I'm great at it, all right? And I'm very confident with it. But I just suck at the shuffling part. Okay? Man, don't judge me. Okay, anyway. Yeah, somebody had a decision to make, all right, Cancer? Let's see if this sounds familiar, right? They had two to choose from. Right? Two to choose from, and hey, look, wands representing it. Were they using those as little dipsticks, right? Anyway, they may not have been. You know, we associate a lot of tarot card readers, not just me, but not all of them, but we associate a lot the wands with the male phallic in order to be intimate. But somebody had a choice to make between two. Now we're at the Three of Wands, and in the Three of Wands, they've made their decision. They just are waiting for, they're waiting for their ships to come in. So like waiting for the right time, waiting for the right moment. They could be waiting for funds to come in. They could be waiting for, to be able to travel. They could be waiting for, you know, they're waiting for something, okay, to happen so that they can advance to the next level, okay? But yeah, which would actually be a reunitement. That's a twin flame reunitement card is the next level, and that's, see that ship there? They're waiting for that ship to come in so they can hop on board that ship and get another wand and have that reunitement with you, Cancer. This is what I'm trying to say, right? I'm cracking myself up tonight, like, I'm sorry. Jeez. Alright, so yeah, they're waiting for those ships to come in. And those ships are going to take them to the one that they chose. The one wand that this guy has his hand on. See? See? He's got his hand on that one. That's the one he wants. Alright? The rest are going to get like left or stuck on the boat. But yeah, as soon as this person advances, he's got 4 wands. 4 wands is the twin flame reunitement card, baby. That's what I'm saying. All right, so clarify the 3 of wands, or yeah, clarify the 3 of wands for me, please. Did I say 3 of wands or 4 of wands? 4 of wands is the reunitement card. I hope I said that right. All right, so yeah, 4 of pentacles here. This person, you know, I can see this as either holding on or holding back, okay, or guarding themselves, right? I'm kind of seeing it as both sort of being guarded, but this person is holding on to this. They're holding on. They're holding on to this person who walked away, which would be you, Cancer, I believe. That's what I'm feeling. It can go either way though, so take it however it resonates, but I'm feeling you walked away, Cancer, because you were sick and tired of feeling like this and being treated like shit. The thing is, you didn't realize, I don't think that you didn't realize this was going to happen, but as soon as you walked away, they started feeling like shit. And you walked away just to go to something better, just to have this change for yourself. You know what I mean? This isn't a person who walks away because they're like angry and pissed off. This is a person who walks away looking out into the unknown, only the light of the moon being shed on everything. So she doesn't know what's going to happen in the future, but this is a person who walks away because she's confident, not because she's upset and pissed off, and you know, she's confident. So when you walked away, you were confident, but because you were walking away from shit. But When you walked away, someone started feeling the same way you were feeling. Okay? And now they want to come in. Can't sleep at night. Yeah. My nose is itchy, so yes. Bing blang. This thing's been flipped, I'm telling you. Okay, so yeah, central focus. Death. Okay, so this is like the end. This is an end to the situation. Right above it is that walk away card, right? You walked away, you put an end to the situation. This person can feel it. They're waiting for their ships to come in, and they're probably waiting too long. Too long. You walked away, and here 3 placements later, they're finally realizing that this has ended. They waited too long to come to you. They waited too long. Okay? They were holding on to something, but they waited too long to take the next step. The next step should have been a 4 of Wands, a reunitement card. There's no 4 of Wands in this placement right here. Therefore, it either gets fixed or it doesn't, and it didn't, so it's dead. But you could also be dealing with a Scorpio, okay? And the thing with the death card is that death is like a transformation, okay? Something has to die. Old ways have to die. Old ways, old things that no longer serve you have to go, so that a new way and a new you can come through, and so that the situation can be transformed. So death is actually a very transformative card. Let's see, let's find out. Clarify death. Clarify death for the central focus. Clarify death for the central focus. I'm so glad that I haven't like screwed up my cards yet. This may be too many, but it's 3. Death, yeah. Death brings justice to this situation because this person's, like I just got done saying, oh my gosh, divine. Death means this is the justice that's been brought to this situation from the divine, because this person took too long to make their decision. They sat on this too long. They sat on it too long. What did I say? He may have decided, but he sat there on it for too long. Okay? He didn't do anything about it. He just sat and waited for his ships to come in, for whatever it was he was waiting for. Okay? And that's why this is dead now. I just got done saying that. Yeah, and that's the justice in this situation. You snooze, you freaking lose. That's what it is. You snooze, you lose. That's it. That's the justice in that. Also, this woman here, which, you know, she just wants the truth. She has been dicked with way too much. What did I say? What did I say, Cancer? You were treated like shit. That's why you walked away. This person's been treated like total freaking shit. Total shit. This is the Queen of Swords. And she has been heartbroken and taken crap for far too long. This is her energy. She holds up that sword to cut out the bullshit. And she says, no more. I will take this shit from no one. No one. If anybody gives me any crap, I'm going to pick up the sword. I'm going to cut them out. So you come to me correct, and you approach me with the truth. You be up front. You don't play games. She's not going to answer any riddles. So, yeah. And with that sword, she's going to bring clarity, deliver clarity. And she won't break a sweat doing it. Okay? And that is why she waited. She waited for the truth. She still is standing there with that sword out. No one's approaching her with the truth. She's only had games and fuck shit. And she's sick of it. And that's why it's dead. someone waited too long to deliver that truth. The truth being that they decided that this was the one that was to be chosen. Well, this is why it's dead. Because you didn't make a move. You sat on that decision too long. Well, I don't think this is you, Cancer. I think this is your person's energy coming through, okay? Or, like I said, you could also be dealing with the Scorpio. All right, where's my deck? All right, so what else do we have? Every time I pick up this deck, I swear I'm taking a big risk that all of my cards are going everywhere. It makes me so nervous, you know? I mean, for most viewers, you guys try giving these videos for anywhere from 10 to 25,000 viewers, and you make a mistake. You know? You never know who's going to try to eat you alive. Jeez. Gotta be perfect, you know? That's not me. That is not me. I'm not perfect. But I'm goofy enough to, like, at least laugh at myself, okay? Alright, so what else do we have for Cancer? Please. Oh, there, something's going. See, it's all getting all screwed up. Okay, yeah. So, you know, the Ten of Pentacles, that is a completion. But, you know, oh, and look at what's on the bottom of the deck. A completion. This is a completion card, but I can also see it as a commitment as well. I don't know why. I think because of the structure in the background always reminds me of, like, this. I mean, it's just so stable, and it's everything. It's like everything. Total wish fulfillment, all abundance, everything, happiness, happy, everything, right? And I don't know. I just feel like it's also like a commitment card. But it is a 10, all right? And that means that there's been a completion, a graduation, because this is actually a really, really, really stinking good card, all right? It's total abundance and happiness and everything. And on the bottom of the deck here, we got the Four of Wands. Like I said, reunitement and a possible twin flame soulmate reunitement as well. Bing, bang. Telling you. I'm in one of those moods tonight. Yeah, all right. So clarify the Ten of Pentacles for me, please. Now this falls underneath that that Knight of Cups that wants to come in, who hasn't been sleeping at night, but he still has enough strength that is awake enough to ride that horsey on in with a cup of love for you. Yeah, feels that strongly about it because now he knows it's over because he waited too long. But what do we see here? Ten of Pentacles. Give me one on the Ten of Pentacles, please. That one flipped upside down, but I'm going to pull it. Yeah, Knight of Swords. He's coming in to bring clarity to the situation. This is about communication. This is about thoughts. What he did was he took all of these swords that are bothering him at night and combined them all into this one. And he's riding in because he just can't take having it on his mind night after night after night after night. He's got to get this cup. He's got to offer that cup of love to you, Cancer, to you. So here he comes. You could also be dealing with an air sign as well. We really have all the signs out here, Cancer. Mainly the cups here are, this one for sure is you. Okay, so you could be dealing with anyone, any of the signs. But yeah, this gentleman here, he writes in hot. Now, normally I say he kind of brings a storm in with him because a lot of this stuff either isn't going to be delivered really well. It could be cutting. His words could be very cutting when he communicates. They could hurt. They could sting. They could stab. Okay, so he may be coming in with something that you don't want to hear, or maybe delivering it in an odd way that doesn't sit right, or something, or some kind of truth that it could even shake up your world a little bit, right? But he's coming in to bring this clarity. And he's also going to be wielding the sword to cut out any unnecessary shit from his life that he doesn't want anymore. Because this is what he wants. He wants this structure built the correct way. This is complete and utter stability. And that's what this person wants. Okay? Yeah. Alrighty. You know what? I want to do your possible outcome with the flashcards, okay? Alright, so what messages do you have for Cancer for the possible outcome? This is another one too that I have such a hard time shuffling decks. I'm so sloppy. I have to work on that, but honestly, like, I'm gonna be looking like Rain Man or something if I like shuffle decks all the time everywhere I go. Oh. Come on, man, I can't be doing that. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, possible outcome. There we go. Yeah. Cancer, you know, I think you're really looking for, here's the thing. You do want a matching set. You really do. You want something that matches your vibe. Okay, you want a relationship that matches your vibe. There's two pieces here. The thing is this is all just you. I think you match your vibe just fine. That's your energy. That, you know, right now you can't, there may not be anybody who really matches your vibe but you. And I feel like you're doing the right thing for you. Hi Cancer, sorry. Okay. Where was I? I feel like you're doing the right thing for you because you had the confidence in yourself and the self-respect enough to stand up for yourself and walk away from really being treated poorly, really poorly. Okay? The fact that when you walked away, that your person started feeling like this and being stuck in their mind and nightmares and everything, that's not really your problem. You already took your shit and you said no more of it. So the rest of it really isn't your problem. You know, what the problem is that this person, even though they made their decision, they didn't do anything. They sat where they were. They sat where they were and let you believe that they still were trying to make this decision. Okay? It's the guy who's just standing here. He's just standing. Here longer, he's just standing. That's all he's doing. You know, you needed and deserved the truth after being treated like fucking shit. And you know what? All they did was sit on this and sit on it and sit on it to the point where they had no time left. Justice is being served. And with justice comes the end of the situation. I think, you know, I repeated all that to explain. It seems to you, it just feels like to me that no one else is really reaching your kind of vibe. You want to vibe so high, and I really believe that you are, because you started vibing high the second you did this and walked away. Okay? So I really do, I can feel you. I feel that it's kind of a thin line between, it's kind of like in between being totally chilled out, ready to make a new start, and starting to get excited about things in the future, right? And still not quite feeling like there's anyone around you right now that shares that same vibe of just not wanting to be treated like shit. Sharing that same vibe of taking a stand for yourself. Is there anyone? Is there anyone who is willing to take a stand for themselves and walk away from bullshit? Is there anyone? That, I feel like, is your question right now. And I feel like your answer would be, you know what? It doesn't freaking matter if there's anyone or not. I'm not going to deal with the fuck shit anymore and being treated like shit. And that's why there may be two pieces here, Cancer, but they're both for you. This comes together into the same outfit. They're both for you. Those feelings, it's all for you, Cancer. And because of that, I really think that great things are coming. I can feel your energy. It's the same as mine. I'm a Cancer too, duh. But like, you know, from this card, that's what I'm picking up. And, well, let's just find out. All right, more on the possible outcome. All right, so, okay, yeah. All right, basically, you are so confident in yourself. You walked away, like I said. Is there anyone vibing on the vibe of no more bullshit? Anyone? Right? Well, I'll tell you what, one of the reasons that you're going to be feeling in this energy is because here comes the bullshit. I mean, come on, people. These are like, this is almost like Garanimals. They match so well. Why can't people notice this outfit? What do you have to do? Hang signs on yourself? You know what I mean? I coordinate just fine with my own vibe. Leave me alone. What do you have to do? Because here comes the fuck shit. This is a squawker. Mat, 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 mat. That's pretty much what you're going to hear. And you're going to have to school them. You're going to have to instruct them in the ways of not dealing with anybody's bullshit anymore, because you have yourself and your own strength now. Okay, that's another thing you have to deal with as a possible outcome. Oh God. Oh, Cancer. Yeah, but you know what though? After you deal with the squawker, you're going to be able to color your world and your future however you want. I kind of see this as a test too. School. It just reminds me of a divine lesson, especially under justice. I think you know what? You're going to, this is under justice. I think maybe you'll be bringing clarity to the situation when they come in. That's your squawker, perhaps. And you're going to school the shit out of that person. Take them to church, Cancer. Yeah, after that, you're going to be rewarded. You will be rewarded, and you're gonna be able to paint your own rainbow, color your own rainbow. Give me a couple more for Cancer, because this is really fun, and this went really well. So, I didn't have any blowouts yet. Yeah. So this is going to be an interesting week for you, Cancer. You're going to be, I think, I don't think you're aware of it right now, but I think this is kind of karma being literally shown to you, almost like something you can hold in your hand. Like it's kind of apparent here what's happening. Yeah, but something really stinks. There may be holes in a story too that you may be told could be just chock full of holes, and it's gonna stink. Okay. Why do you guys keep watching me? Really? I mean, you know, I guess I should just start like insulting people. You know, like they do in that restaurant. What is it? There's a restaurant in Wisconsin somewhere where you sit down and they just insult you. Like the waitress comes up and she's like, you don't want that, you're having this. And they like make you eat what they like. I don't know. People love it. And maybe it's going to turn into that. I don't know. But it seems like I keep like telling you bad things and laughing about it, and I really don't mean to, but it is kind of funny. Oh God. Everybody, you guys are going to hate me. I'm sorry. I'm in such a good mood though. Okay. All right. Look, somebody is lingering in a place that, yeah, all right. Somebody totally needs to talk to, by the way. Look, somebody is lingering somewhere where they really don't want to stay. This is a freaking bathroom stall, okay? And this is where they are right now, and they've been there for a really long time. And this is not a place to stick around in. All right? You don't hang out in a bathroom stall, okay? But they're too chicken. They're chicken. You got this in the last read too. So this is your little chicken guy running around. Could be guy, girl, whatever. Take it however it resonates, okay, guys? Yeah, and he's scared, so he's hiding in. He's hiding in. You got a chicken in your bathroom stall, Cancer. Okay. You got a chicken in the bathroom stall. He's hiding in his bathroom stall because the only story he's got to give you is one that reeks and is full of holes. That's at least, I mean, this is for the Cancers that I'm picking up on. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, because look, oh look, there's a crime scene here. There's very little effort. Look at this giant gym, right? And teeny tiny little word effort there written on this enormous wall. Very little effort was put into the situation, and it ended up being a shit show. And you're just bored with it, Cancer. You're bored. You're bored. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm just kind of, I'm plucking cards off of my my deck. So you're bored with it. You're tired of the situation. It's been draining. You've been, you know, this is taking forever. It's taking forever just to get closure and to be not treated like shit. I mean, come on, you know? But you know what? There's going to be communication coming in, and it's going to be really super fast, and it could be all online because somebody feels like a horse's ass. Someone feels like a horse's ass, and they want to rewrite this story because you turned your back on them. Or they turn their back on you. Yeah, they're riding in. They feel sick over this, and they want to fix it. All right, Cancer. That's about all I've got for you. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see the comments on this one. Oh, by the way, you know, I have to go through my comments better because, you know, it's something I hardly ever do. But yeah, I will start getting to know you guys more. I'm going to start doing lives soon as I'm comfortable doing them, okay? And Valerie, you so rock. I'm going to friend you, okay? And everybody, all of you, I'm going to try to get to know my fans on a first name basis here, all right? It takes me a while, and I'm not the most sociable. I'm not sociable, period. So, you know, it's just hard. But hey, until then, stick with me, man, because I'll keep giving you your messages and shit, and I'm pretty cool. So, yeah. All right, Cancer. Have an awesome weekend. Have a great week. Where is it? We have to end with this card for no apparent reason whatsoever, just because I like the horse's ass card. So here it is. One more time. All right. There you go, Cancer. You got one of these coming, it looks like you got one of these coming. Let's hope not, though. Let's hope they're okay, but you have communication coming in for you, Cancer. Here's a picture of a horse's ass for your personal enjoyment. Thank you. Have a great week, and peace out.
Hi.
Hi.